Alright guys, best fruit machine of all time, bar none, my opinion. Video number 3 I think. I'll have to double check that. Trying to chart through all the tips, tricks, features, everything. Done quite a few bits, just had a little look on YouTube. I haven't written on the descriptions the actual features taken on any of the ones I've done, like I've done on some of the more recent videos I've done. So I'm going to have to go back through, watch them, write them down, tick them all off. So I'm just going to play it through, take whatever features I get when I get on. I know for a fact I've shown like stop and step, choose a nudge, I'm pretty sure. I've got half an idea what I've shown. I'll just play it through and see where we get. Might not be in the best of state. I spoke about on another video on Psycho Cash Beast that I've got a mate who loves that one, Psycho Cash Beast. His dad loves this one. So yeah, basically the two machines in the garage that get the biggest hammering. So we shall see how it's performing. Generally when I'm playing this machine, if I'm totally honest with you, by the time I get to this point on the board, it's more or less rated off. You're more or less not going to get anything. Where you get your main wins from are choose a nudge, stop and step, up and under, some nudges, in my opinion. You get the odd look in up here, but more often than not you end up with something like this. And usually a game over. If you can get to excellent 11s, great. And sometimes obviously you get further, because if the machine wants to do it, it will. But more often than not you get killed. £7 should be taking that really, not going to. No fun in that. There we go. Just wanting some hit some features, see what we can land on. There's no excitement anymore watching the video and seeing someone collecting £7. You know exactly what it is, £7, isn't it? Still haven't got the lamp board fixed either, which I need to get done, but just finding the time. Bits and pieces, you can see all these up here are stuck on, and this gets awfully hot as well. And some of the lights are out and they shouldn't be. They're actually working. Well, they were working. I'm just going to wing it and guess. Winged it and guess right. Just fault with one of the little boards inside the machine. Three nudges. Notes. Extra life. Not take long to lose. I think I've actually had a double extra life on here once. When it then killed you, it was still there, because you see how that one's still there that we just got when we had an extra life, then we got an extra one, so that was 4. Oh dear, that's a bit harsh, isn't it? Two game overs in a row. Two. So as you know, if you've been watching this, if you get stop and step, which was higher than a 2, and give it a 1, if you get stop and step on a blue, you collect it, leave it, and it stops. It's supposed to stop on the jackpot. 90% of the time it does. It would have shown what state it's in if it missed the jackpot, and it can finish on the grape, which is the next one up. I think by virtue of the fact that going higher than a 2 will give it a 1 probably is a little bit indicative of what state it's in. Well, never mind, it's just a really good game. Try that again if we can get on. I wasn't quick enough to be on the ball there. Should have had all 3 of them health or let them spin. Respin, so would have kept the bonus. Not to worry. See how we'll get on here. Another nudge. Yeah, that's what I mean. When you get that far up, you're usually on a hiding to nothing really. Leave the door open, it's fine. Right. I just borrowed £7 out of Crazy Fruits to try to remember to put it back in. Try to keep them all level if I can. Right, see how we get on now. That's the aim, try to hit that question mark again. You want extra life or no lose high low here. Yeah.
Hey homie, I can see your doodle. Hey homie, I can see your doodle.
Try again. Right, so we're after stopping step. We've got an extra life. Is it going to kill her twice? No, it's not. Right. So this is jackpot then. Collect, hold, 1 knock, jackpot. I had the door open before because I was checking the alpha inside because I need a new alpha for a different machine. They're the same alphas, but they've got a connector block and they've got like say 10 pins on, and they've got a different pin missing for different machines, which is just weird as anything. Looks the same thing, but when you look up close, like the pin's in a different place. And when I've shut the door, it seemed like the wheels were catching a little bit there on the fascia. But these machines had a fault with them, where basically the door and the glass was too heavy for the struts. So you can see at the top, this is all a gap here. You can get your finger in there more or less, and in there. So basically the glass slips down because of the weight of the thing's crap, and it's all cracked here. It's cracked here. Cigarette burn on here, so it's a bit rough, but it's fine. I'm not one for being a complete perfectionist with stuff like this. It's a 25-30-year-old, and basically it's never going to look brand new, is it? Having said that, there was a fella on Facebook. Was it Facebook? Was Facebook? When I had a JPM video on, I think it was Caesar's Palace. He had some comments on, and then he started messaging us, and he was on about how he restores the machines. He's got loads of machines, more than me, And he was saying how he restores the JPM Electras, and he showed us a couple of pictures of something. Honestly, they could have just been brand new out the wrap. Looked unbelievable, spick and span, not a mark on them. So it's like like being an artist or a photographer or whatever. People are really skilled at their jobs. It's unreal sometimes, I think, anyhow. Nice to see the coin mech's not working again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 in there, that. What at 7. That's the last one I ordered. Yeah, I think I'm just going to start building up a stockpile of spares again for these machines, because I'm mindful that as time goes on, they're getting rarer and rarer. I've had loads of spares for bits, and then they go wrong, and then you swap them out, and I'm not technically minded enough to be able to fix them really. So it's just about having a shelf full of enough spares to fit everything, pretty much. I remember having a load of issues with power supplies on the JPM Electras, the big chunky battery box basically that the plug goes into. And it ended up going through, crikey, I must have went through about 3 or 4 in the space of a couple of months. Didn't know what the hell was going on. Turns out it's just bad luck, they were popping sort of thing. One of my friends on Facebook put us wise on how to get some bits and pieces to fix them with, so some new fuses and some new insert bits for them. And I spent one night on the kitchen floor. I fixed about half a dozen, 5, 6 maybe, something like that. Just fitting new bits to them. I can't remember what they were. Some bits were fuses and some were like little, I can't remember the name of them, but it was like a little cap things inside. Got them all working, tested them, working fine. So in my cupboard upstairs in my bedroom, where you're supposed to have your clothes, I've got a dirty big box full of fruit machine spares. It's like, where do you keep them? I don't want to keep them in the garage, it's cold. Don't want the cold and damp to get to them at any point. I contemplated putting them in the loft, but then that gets red hot and then freezing cold. That's not going to help. I thought, well, I can't really put them in the living room or in the kitchen out like that, so in my cupboard they are. Oh, they all held in. I've jumped the gun, hit the button too quick. Right, we're on anyway. Hold that one. Didn't really work out, but 6 nudges maybe for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 nudges for the hidden features. Line up, worst one ever. And it doesn't work on this because half the lights are already stuck on. £9, not too bad when you can't see what's going on. Quick deek, see what I'm at time wise. 15, that's alright. Go another 5 minutes. Kids are coming back shortly, so I have to skedaddle anyway in 5 minutes. Football's on as well, isn't it? 10 to 8. I think it's Arsenal Tottenham tonight. We'll watch that, see what's happening on that. That Forest Liverpool game was unreal last night. One of the best 1-1 draws I've ever seen. That kid from up my way, Elliot Anderson, Newcastle sold him in the summer, I think it was, for 40 million. I thought I must have heard that wrong, it must have been 4. He was only a Ben, he only played a few games for Newcastle. He actually done a presentation for my son at his football tournament place a couple of years ago, literally. A place called the Fed in down by the Metro Centre. Federation Brewery.
Hey, homie, I can see your doodle.
And he was just a young kid, quiet as anything. What a player he is. 8. He's outrageous, and somebody's seen something to pay 40 million for him.
Homie, I can see your doodle. You got me in you. Excellent.
Simpson, Homer Simpson, he's the greatest guy in history. From the out of Brickfield, he's about to hit a chestnut tree.
Yeah, that kid, that Elliot Anderson, he's got the world at his feet, basically. Similar with a lad that lives just along the road from me, Chris Rigg, who plays for Sunderland. He's only 18. Went to my son's school last, 2 years ago, whatever it was. I think he's only 17 actually, I don't know, something like that anyway. Young, outrageous talent, unbelievable. Definitely end up at the highest level. Need a mess of that. Right, let's play these 2 off and then we'll call it a day. Starting to play now.
It's wonderful.
Cool. Excellent.
Now I'm much straight behind the end of that bar. Yellow. It's not going to be yellows, like.
Hey, homie, I
Just
can see your
get past it and go to something else.
Cool.
Extra life will be handy.
Cool.
It's wonderful, Art.
Ah. Maybe finish with a flourish, hopefully. Nudge crawl. I'm not sure how far away the jackpots are. 2 of the 2 jackpots are here and here, so that's slim pickings that you're going to get them. If I'm honest, because that's a massive amount to knock around you've got to get. You've got to get 14 on each of them 2 reels. I can try it and see if it's doable. Try it. I don't think I'll get it, but we'll try it. I think on this. Oh god, man, what a mug. Cardinal sin. You need to make sure you haven't got 2 in a row when you're knocking something round. I don't think I would have ever got that. I think if you've got 1 that's there, you can more or less get it round, but not 2, and you can only knock 1 reel at once. So yeah, we'll leave it there. That was decent though. Happy with that. See you on the next one, guys. Cheers. 20 minutes, just where I like it. Thank you.